You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. You can make this possible. Folks, some breaking news just moments ago. The United States Senate moved to advance the nomination of Kristen Clarke to the full U.S. Senate for a vote. Of course, if confirmed, she will be the first woman confirmed to lead the Civil Rights Division for the Department of Justice. Again, Republicans have been highly critical of her, just like Vanita Gupta, criticizing her tweets, criticizing, of course, her position as when she was president and CEO for the Lawyers Committee for Civil Rights under Law. And so, in fact, in committee, they only had, folks, it was 11-11 vote. 11-11 vote that took place in committee. And so, but now she moves forward with that, which means that I have not seen if you're going to see Joe Manchin or someone vote against her. And so, again, Kristen Clarke's nomination moving forward for a full vote in the U.S. Senate. That is certainly good news, Kelly.
I'm elated. History is certainly being made here, but more importantly, accountability will, finally come back to that office. The fact that she's the first Black woman, first woman, if I'm not mistaken, to hold this position. Again, history is certainly being made here, but at this point, I'm just glad that there's some normalcy as far as ethics and policy coming back to the DOJ. And it starts with people like Kristen Clarke and her personal code of ethics on top of the ethics that she holds as an attorney at law to bring back some form of integrity to that office. So congratulations to her in advance for being the first. And this is just overall Black girl magic for me. I'm just happy about this.
Omokongo, this has been, of course, a constant battle with Republicans. They do not want freedom fighters like Kristen Clarke at all. And so we actually see this. And of course, they don't want aggressive civil rights attorneys there in the Department of Justice.
That's right. And they've been so used to getting away with so much under the former President Trump and Barr in terms of what they were doing or not doing. They gave these police officers across the country a blanket pass to do whatever they want with impunity. They basically took every case that we saw that was going to have anything having to do with an inkling of getting some type of civil rights justice and said, we're not going to look into that. And now, as it was just said, when we see this decency coming back, and we know that when these types of prosecutions are not going to take place or indictments in places like North Carolina, that maybe on some level we have a federal government that is going to intervene. But we also have to be mindful of the fact that these Republicans are playing this game to delay as much as possible in hopes that they're going to get back in control in 2022. And when they do that, they're going to try to continue to block all of this. So you mentioned Joe Manchin. I don't know what's going to happen when we get to the Senate, but we have to keep fighting. We have to keep speaking up, putting pressure on our legislators to make sure that all of this delay, deny, and try to make sure that we don't have the opportunities to get the justice that we are entitled to. We have to make sure that it does not continue.
And Ben, again, having Kristen Clarke there running the Civil Rights Division of the Department of Justice, it's hugely important. She has been a strong advocate for civil rights, a president, CEO of the Lawyers Committee for Civil Rights under Law. And so to have her in that job is absolutely great.
See, these institutions don't work by themselves. Right. Simply because we have a Department of Justice doesn't mean that we're going to get justice. It really depends on who the human beings that are in these positions are and their goals and their perspective as it pertains to justice. And so this is very significant. The fact that Kristen Clarke is going to be potentially make this position, right, depending on the politics and Joe Manchin and all the hurdles that she faces in the floor vote. But if she is to make it there, that is a signal that we can finally start getting justice in these in the Civil Rights Department. Because like the other guest said, Under Donald Trump, it was an opportunity for them to ignore civil rights as well as just take the banner of civil rights. That's what they want to be able to do in this country too often, is to have the appearance of justice, but not giving us the reality thereof.
Absolutely. And so, folks, we are going to be watching to see who votes for Kristen Clarke when that comes up for a vote. All right, folks, back to our Roland Mark Unfiltered video in just one moment.
Racial injustice is a scourge on this nation, and the Black community has felt it for generations. We have an obligation to do something about it. Whether it's canceling student debt, increasing the minimum wage, or investing in Black-owned businesses, the Black community deserves so much better. I'm Nina Turner, and I'm running for Congress to do something about it.